It's the Morning Drive, Guitar Gods on the Thursday Spotlight. That is the Rolling Stones' Keith Richards spotlighted today as a guitar god. And in studio with us, he is a guitar god. He is Buddy Guy. He'll be at the Arcada Theater on Thursday, October 8th. You and Keith have been friends a very long time. Keith Richards, Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck. I mean, all the great guitarists look up to you. If you had to pick one of those guys, who would be your favorite?
I'd have to go off the record for that because actually we all, the Keiths, the Jeff Becks, the Hendricks, we all got it from the late B.B.
The late B.B. King.
I give credit where credit is due, man. B.B. King is the one started squeezing the strings on a guitar, and we didn't have the technology that amplifiers have now with all the special effects and things. B.B. King did that with his left hand, so I got to give credit where credit is due. Now I can go back down to the other guitar players. All of them have a different way of playing. Keith played a guitar, and I told him, I say, whatever you playing, it's difficult for me to figure you out. I could figure out a few licks from B.B. King, T-Bone Walker, Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, but Keith be playing some stuff, and I'm like saying, what is he doing, man? You know, and I think that stands out like a sore thumb with the Rolling Stones whenever they make a great record, which they always do. And he's just special, you know.
B.B. King would have celebrated his 90th birthday last week, and I got to catch him at the House of Blues during his last show before he canceled his tour. And I don't think it was one of his finest shining moments. He was on the decline, and I was at your club one night. You were playing, and you went on the stage and made the announcement that you had just gotten a call that B.B. wasn't doing well, and the crowd erupted in applause, and we just sort of gave it a moment to recognize that, you know, B.B.'s on his way out. He's about to make that transition, and since he has, you know, you're it, man. You're keeping the blues alive. Do you feel a responsibility, or do you do it because you love it?
Well, I'm doing it because I love it, but I'm also doing it because he created that vibrating left hand. Nobody can do it like him, man. And by the way, when I was in Arizona when they called and told me he was pretty ill, and I was trying to call him, and I couldn't get an answer, so I had my manager to text him, and he texts right back. He had made it back to Vegas, and he texts right back and say, tell Buddy I'm doing pretty good, but I would be better off if he had been in Chicago and fixed me some chitlins. I said, well, if that's what you want, you ain't sick as I thought you was.
Buddy Guy joining us in studio. The Blues Museum is going to open at Navy Pier in the fall of 2017, and you're involved with it.
Well, first of all, I've been begging and fighting for a museum for Chicago over 40 years, and with nobody listening. Finally, I think they was coming up with one in St. Louis. It came up, you know, B.B. got his own in Enola, Mississippi. And it was beating all around Chicago, and I'm like saying, Chicago had the greatest blues players in the world here, and there's nothing being done about it, you know. And I'm like saying, wake up, Chicago, don't let everybody take everything from you, you know. In Chicago, with the Stones, the Claptons, the Jeff Beck, just all of the big super rocks got these ideas from the Muddy Waters and the Howlin' Wolves and people like that. And all of a sudden, I'm turning on the radio, Austin, Texas is the capital of the blues, and even when Stevie was living, he didn't agree with that, you know. And those guys know all of that stuff was heard here first.
Right. Fall of 2017, it's going to open at Navy Pier.
You've got your new album, Buddy Guy, Born to Play Guitar. Do you feel that's why you were born?
Well, let me put it to you like this. When I got old enough to remember what my parents was teaching me, they said, whatever you do in life, don't be the best in town, just be the best until the best come around.
Buddy, I love you. You are the absolute best. It's great to see you again, man. Buddy Guy's going to be at the Arcada Theater on Thursday, October 8th. We'll give away 2 pairs of tickets in just a second. Can you take us out with the guitar? Can you play a few riffs on the guitar right there?
You got it. I got up early this morning And you know my name is Buddy Guy. I got up early this morning. People, you know my name is Buddy Guy. You know I made it down to this radio station, and the name is called The Drive.
Buddy! I love you, buddy. You are the absolute best,
Thank you so
man.
much. Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Buddy Guy at the Arcata Theater. 312-591-WDRV. We'll take caller 10 and 11. We'll give you a pair of tickets to go see Buddy at the Arcata in St. Charles. All right, let's take a look at traffic. Scott, you ready?